Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Puzzle Agent 2. We're back in Scoggins. We're looking around, we're trying to get into the hotel, but no one wants us here as we look for answers about what happened to Isaac Davner at the end of the first game. Did we get this gum last time? I think we did. We definitely did this, didn't we?
Stove still working fine, Ms. Garrett? Good, then I just won't go anywhere near it ever again.
Yeah. Let's see if...
Good evening, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, dear. I mean, good evening, Agent Tethers. I didn't expect to see the FBI back here in town, not now that the eraser factory's back up and running.
This is just a personal trip.
Right, yeah, so I guess it didn't save where we got to. We'll just go through the dialogue options again, why not?
Has anyone heard from the factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
What? Who? Oh, no. I mean, I don't recall anyone with that name.
Just completely forgot all about him.
I never did get to try your famous hot dish.
Ooh, well, have a seat and I can whip up. I mean, we're all out. No, sir, not a scrap of it anywhere. Can't make any hot dish for the guests just come in from the cold.
What a shame.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It's very disappointing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, eraser factory.
I suppose the factory's still running with no problems?
Oh, yeah. Our plant supplies the White House with all of its erasers, don't you know?
Yes, ma'am. It's a national treasure.
And you helped us get to the bottom of that nasty incident like a real town hero.
Well, it was no...
Which is why it's so unusual that you'd be back in town again.
Gum.
Do you know where I can get some chewing gum?
Gum? Oh my, no. You won't find a stick of it anywhere in town. Not until spring at the earliest, and maybe not even then.
Why do you say that?
There have been rumblings in the town council trying to ban it within city limits.
But gum's the only thing that helps me concentrate.
Yeah, it's all part of the new Keep Scoggins Beautiful campaign. It's just a darn shame. You can see pieces stuck to walls and trees everywhere you look.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
Yeah, we will. We'll be collecting them up. Alright, vacancy.
Could I get the same room I had last time?
Oh no, oh dear, this is terrible. We're completely booked up, I'm afraid. No vacancies.
Yeah, it looks busy.
No vacancies? In Scoggins?
Oh yeah, lots of, tourists.
Right, yeah.
Here for the snow and, erasers. Look, you can see here for yourself.
Aha, finding vacancy. Martha claims she has booked all of the rooms in the inn. Can you figure out room assignments that will satisfy everyone's requests and spare a room for Nelson to stay in? Okay, so there are 6 rooms at the inn, 3 on each floor. The guest requests are: Mr. Maxwell insisted he stays on the floor above Mrs. LaRue. Miss Dimpleton will not stay on a floor with more men than women. Okay. Mr. Blesson and Mr. Coleman always get rooms on the same floor. Okay, so we'll refer back to that in a second. So, Maxwell... Let's look at the rules again already. Maxwell insisted he stay on the floor above Miss LaRue. So we know Miss LaRue is going to stay on the ground floor, and we know Maxwell is going to stay on the top floor straight away. Miss Dimpleton will not stay on a floor with more men than women. Okay, so... I mean, that could solve that problem, right? Not what, I want to click rules again. Okay, Mr. Blesson and Mr. Coleman always get rooms on the same floor. Okay, well, we can put Blesson and Coleman there. We can put ourselves here, and that'll mean that there's less men than women, so that's fine for Dimpleton. LaRue and Maxwell are where they want to be, and then these guys are together. That should be right. Christmas tree census. Spend a certain amount of dollars. Nice. Well, the stamps are different in this one. You get like more stamps. That's cool. I like it. Okay, Mr. Maxwell's request to stay on the floor above Miss LaRue helps put the rest of the guests in place. Miss Dimperton's request for more women than men on the floor requires her to be on the same floor as LaRue on the lower floor. Coleman and Blesson want to stay on the same floor, and the top is the only floor with 2 beds left. Nelson fills in the last remaining room. Perfect.
It looks like there's a room available.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Well, isn't this embarrassing? That room is being fumigated. Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Right.
No, not ghosts. The other thing.
Bed bugs?
Oh, heavens, no. Of course it's not bed bugs. It's, painters.
The room's being fumigated for painters?
Don't be silly, Agent Tethers. I mean to say the room's being painted.
Right.
I'm sorry, but you'll just have to look somewhere else.
But it's freezing, and this is the only hotel in...
Yeah, no vacancies. You'll just have to go outside.
Take the hint, Nelson. Come on. I have to go outside. Alright, well, I guess we're going outside. No vacancies and all that.
Scoggins hasn't wasted any time making me feel unsettled and unwelcome. Tried to check in the hotel, only to be told there were no vacancies. Unless the town's become a tourist hotspot, the innkeeper is trying to hide something.
Well, what was that? Something going on down there, eh?
Just heard something from the alley behind the hotel. The alley where I saw one of those creatures. I'm going to investigate.
Is it one of the hidden people? Okay, let's just see if there's anything else going on. Ooh, gum. See? Always be on the lookout for the gum. I wonder if there's an achievement for, like, getting all of the pieces of gum or something. Like the one in Thimbleweed Park for getting all of the specks of dust. I've still not done that, by the way, all these years later. Cannot get all the specks of dust. There's too many and they're too awkward to find. And I'm not going to use a guide for it. Anyway, back to this game. Sorry. Oh, it's the hidden people. What?
Oh, it's just the door.
Yeah, that's what that was. Just the door. Oh, she's letting us in now. But we had to make it look like we were leaving then. I mean, fair enough. I suppose. Nighttime. Oh god, there's like a gnome light there, look. No, is that just a model?
The noises in the alley turned out to be nothing more sinister than a back door to a warm room for the night.
Yeah, that's not
There
true.
has to be a reason Mrs. Garrett doesn't want anyone to know I'm staying here. But that, is a mystery for tomorrow.
There's the moon again, look. So what's the link between the moon and the hidden people? That's what we've got to figure out, right? More gum there, I can see it. There's a puzzle there.
For a second, I thought I saw someone on the street below. Probably just my imagination.
Alright, fine. So we can look at the bed. I feel like that might end the sequence. So let's just have a look at this light.
Ah, a hidden people lamp. Just stare at me all night while I sleep.
Lovely.
Comforting.
Yeah, definitely not creepy at all. Hidden sightings. Help trace a sighting of the hidden people by arranging these photos in order. Oh, okay, cool. So, we had one of these in the first game, didn't we? Where you basically use the footprints. So, that's going to be second. Then that's going to be third, because it's the start of the snowmobile tracks. And then this is going to be last, because the snowmobile tracks are in there. Yay. Hidden sightings. Give me all the stamps. Come on. Stamp up that page. Lovely. Top agent. Okay, the key to the answer is the marks left in the snow. So yeah, we had one like this in the first game. The first photo starts with one hidden person's footprints. The second only adds 2 sets of human prints. The third and the fourth show Nelson's snowmobile, making the conclusion easy to make. Yes, indeed.
Well, that was interesting, but I figured it out.
We did indeed. Okay, the bed. Oh yeah, so it does indeed advance
It's clear
time.
now that the mysteries of Scoggins go deeper than the incident at the eraser factory. And I'm convinced I made the right choice to come back. Assuming, of course, I make it through the night.
Uh-oh. Why is it all green? Wow, the moon is really close now as well. Ah, the spaceman. We saw that in the first one. Okay. Well, there's definitely something on the floor, so I don't think that was real, but part of it was. Isaac Davner does not exist. Huh? What? Oh, a puzzle? Missing persons. Discover the secret message by placing the names of Scoggins' missing residences in the order they disappeared, starting from the first to go missing. Okay, fine. Isaac Davner we know was last, right? Wait, what? Oh, I see. It gives us letters. Okay, fine. So... fine. How do we... Oh.
It's no good. Someone knows I'm in town because I've just received a note. Isaac Davner does not exist. I won't have any idea what that means until I've gotten enough information to solve the puzzle on the other side.
Oh, okay.
My first priority tomorrow is to take this note into town and find out what these names have in common.
Okay, fine. So we're going to have to investigate these names then. Hey, hello. Missing. Is that Isaac Davner? Oh, is that his friend? I think those were the guys from the diner in the first game, weren't they? Hang on, let's just... We're going to do a chewing gum hunt. There we go, see? I don't know who's putting this gum everywhere, but you have to always do the hunt. Can we find anything in here? Oh, that just lets us go back inside. Fine. We can go back to our room, it turns out. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Let's head back out for now. Do we have to go out this door? I think we do, don't we? Okay, fine. Okay, so can we go in this way? Okay, so that just takes us back that way. Fine. Wait, what? This gum wasn't here before. What's the deal with the gum? Like, does it just appear every time we go in and out? Let's try it again. It does! Wait, is the gum like on a never-ending loop? Oh, maybe it isn't actually. Let's see if there's more gum in the bedroom. I know I'm getting distracted by the gum, but it's just... Yeah, look, there is. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Can we go to bed? We can't look at this rather awesome looking painting, which is a shame. Alright, let's head out. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Stupid flyers. Crash of a black moon.
Excuse me. Daryl, was it?
Hang on, I'm...
Yeah, so this is...
Hey, you're that FBI guy!
Yeah, we met them in the dino.
Special Agent Tethers, Puzzle Research Division.
Yeah, well, I've got a missing person case for you guys to solve.
That's the other guy in the dino,
Factory
isn't it?
foreman?
That's old news. I'm talking about my brother Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl and Daryl. Okay, let's ask.
Could you tell me more about your brother's disappearance?
We were out past Sesame Woods a couple of days ago. Daryl split off on his own because he said we were in Barrel Oak country.
Barrel Oak?
Oh, they're real. Don't doubt it.
Okay.
And he was scared of them.
Scared? Nah, he went hunting for him. Haven't seen him since.
Barrelopes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Daryl?
He's allergic to walnuts. What do you want to know? Not much to it, Mr. FBI. He went missing out past Sesame Woods, and somebody needs to go look for him.
Alright. We can maybe do that. Isaac Davner?
Have you seen or heard from Isaac Davner since I left?
Who?
The foreman of the eraser factory. He went missing after the factory shut down.
Oh, yeah, him. Yeah, figures. People here go missing all the time.
Seems like it. What about the hidden people?
Do you know anything about the hidden people?
Great. My brother goes missing, and the FBI comes to ask me about forest gnomes.
You don't believe in them?
You should have come here earlier, when I was 4 years old, and listened to bedtime stories.
Oh, they're real, buddy. They're real, and they're scary. Alright, well, it looks like it's a flyers puzzle here, but we're out of time, so we will do that in the next one. Not even a goodbye. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons: Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, and TJG66. And I'll see you next time.